Well, I mean, I have a good question for you.
Go
Um,
for it.
you remember when we were making your brand book?
Yeah.
How was that experience to see yourself in another people's perspective?
Eye-opening. Um, I'm definitely not a braggadocious kind of guy. I feel humble. I feel humbled by so many great musicians and people. When people ask, I kind of have a thing that I say I'm nobody, um, and that's kind of dark. And I've said that for a no, when Jeff, what do you do? What's your background? And I'm jokingly say, self-deprecating, if you will, I'm nobody. And I know that I'm not nobody, but I don't know why I do that. I don't know. It's one of the things that people like you and Juan and Camilla and other PK and my close circle of friends who are very talented and work with other people um, and doing the brand book and seeing that and all the things and who this guy is and oh man, it was amazing. When Juan presented that, I just it's kind of very humbling, is what I'd say.
Yeah, man. I think
If that's the right word, man, you gotta make. I think I'm still so tired, and I'm thinking about that. I was literally weeping.
Mhm.
What was shown to me made me see myself in such in a new way, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, glad to have these glasses on.
Do you think
It
it
was
was like meant to be? Do you felt something like that?
it. I felt all of a sudden that um, it. I could, I could, I could deliver the message. I could get what my passion and these things that I do and with other people, music, which is you know, everything. But not everybody creates music, and I feel like that's a special gift that I have, and it took years. It's not like, I was born and doing this,
Yeah.
but it made me feel really special. I just hate the old man part
Mhm.
because really I don't feel old. This morning I feel kind of old, and I look at my
Yeah.
face now and I say, "Oh gosh, that young man, his face is what happened, melted." And but I'm extremely honored and humbled by the seeing me who inside of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. When I saw the brand book, I realized that everything that you and Juan and your team did with me, and Juan coming out when I played at Bob's Bar, I remember playing the first set, and then as soon as I was done, Camilla and Juan came up to me and ushered me, hey, I said, Jeff, um, we just saw the real Jeff. We really liked Jeff and thought he was really talented, but when we saw you perform, it was a whole different level. And that was really, I mean, that was so fucking cool. And it's something that I've always wanted to uh, and worked for music and writing and producing and getting out there on any kind of scale where because you hear stuff
Hmm.
and you see what is built for them, their image and the music and stuff. And I just feel like I want to join them because I feel like I am of that level and I'm worthy. So it was really it felt fucking great. It's like you guys, when I saw the brand book, you guys just knew me. You spent the time, you learned, you did the interviews, you asked the questions, and then you formulated all that out of what you saw and heard. And it's like a mirror
Yeah.
shining back, but all the inner stuff. And it was, I'm telling you, it was. I mean, I feel like you guys nailed it, especially the really good looking, ripped, handsome part. And
Yeah.
no, it was fucking wonderful, man. It was like, yeah, they get me.
Yeah, man. And
Mm.
just getting back to the old thing, I don't think you're all that old, but I think we can use it because you don't look all that old. So, so it's not a like an insult because if you were ugly and old, we can't say you're old, you know?
Ah, well, well, that wouldn't help sales.
Yeah, because it's like a compliment. I'm using it as a compliment. Like, man, I wish I'm 61 and look like this and doing this.
Well, I thank my mom and my dad for the good genes, and for a long period of my life, I've been working. Doing. You've seen the Instagram stuff, and it's like all food pictures mostly, or at least my private account is. And so I learned to cook on my own. My ex couldn't cook anyway, so it was better that I did it. And but when I had Phil Restaurant and Piano Bar in Mount Pleasant, Michael Rogers, who's a dear friend, became a dear friend of mine, was the executive chef. And just watching a restaurant work gives you so much respect for the food and bev industry, F&B, because really it's the hardest to me, and I've it's the hardest business to be successful at. And if
Yep.
you crush it, then you're a rock star at 15% profit. And the chefs, and their getting hands are getting cut. That
Yeah.
it's sweating. The dish pit. I mean, no, it's a hard job, man. That's why a lot of F&B people smoke cigarettes and other things, because
Mm,
I mean
yeah.
they got to take a break. That's it's a 5 minute. It's not an excuse. It's a 5 minute break.